On cue. No. So swing goes behind the back, right underneath the arms. Okay, we're going to sit down. So see if you can get that locked position. You're like, yeah, I'm determined now. Drop the hips. Now, I usually at this point, we just start popping in and out because we've gotten used to it, but let's take our time. Let's really learn how to engage here. So remember those ones we were doing when we were standing, where I was pushing? We get that strength in the underbelly of the arms so that we can do this, right? So we usually use our arms, use our core, get our foot in there. We're going to hang out at the ankle. You can actually do a little bit of hooking it over the heel if that feels a little bit better. Yeah, go ahead and use both of those. That will feel really nice. Is that great? Yeah. You got the extra luxurious version. All right, cool. Now we stay seated. Now if you're pressed back like this, as soon as you let go, you're going to have some swing. So get nice and centered. Hold on with both hands. Pull strongly. Use your core. Yeah. Put that in there. Sometimes you get a nice adjustment in the lower back just even doing that. Good. Now we brought your swing down, but we didn't bring your leg loops down. You want your leg loops a little lower?
It feels good.
All right. No problem. There we go. There you go. Now you feel like an angel. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and just play a little bit in the space. So windshield wipers, right, like we did when we were in the cocoon. We're just going to push one foot down and then the other foot down, and you kind of just let the arms play and explore the space. Just notice that you have some neighbors and you have pillars and there's all kinds of stuff. So make sure we have plenty of room for everything. But then if you want to support the neck, so chest points up towards the sky, so you can support the neck and come into chillaxing arms. Yeah. Sway it out a little bit. So windshield wipering the legs, just letting that stickiness that lives in that whole side body start to open up. Should feel good. You guys look awesome. We might have a little bumper car action. Just apologize in advance. But yeah, relatively speaking, it's great to have this much space. We'll add about 3 or 4 more swings in here. We just wanted to keep the classes nice and small as we're introducing people to it. We could have more quantum players. Really nice, guys. You guys got it. You got that one down. Okay. So from here, we're going to come through center. Go ahead and tee the arms, bend the right knee. Bend it in enough that you can actually grab the leg loop. It's going to be a little intense, so you can lean back if you need to. But the more you drop your hips, the deeper the hamstring stretch. Really good. Sorry, the outer hip stretch into the glutes. So this is a really strong floating pigeon. You can actually assist the knee in if you want to go deeper. This is even stronger, right? Voila. So this is my #1 hip stretch that I love, but this one's even better for my back. I release the lower back by pushing the knee down towards the ground. Keep the foot flexed so the knee's happy. Nice. Do you guys feel that open up along the iliac crest? It's amazing. Nice. What were you saying? Stay there for another breath. Let me just make sure my little towel system is centered. Yeah. Got it. That's funny. Just put your hand on your We have a little bucket. Anyhow, I'll take care of it afterwards. All right, go ahead and extend. Blossom, come into a star. Remember how to come into star from here? Really good, guys. This is a nice neutralizing position. Get you opening up the heart and then getting a break from the arms. Jazz hands are really great here. Go ahead and shake it out. Flex the hands back. And then, nice. Beautiful, Lori. So go ahead and come into second side when you're ready. Bend the left knee in. Grab with both hands. We always keep our hug, right, around the swing. So the more you drop your hips, the deeper the stretch. Or go ahead and lean back if you're feeling like the underarms need to work. Lots of variations. Beautiful. Nice. Go ahead and pull the knee in with the left hand if you want to go deeper. See if you can really let that hip open. We have to relax the hip for it to open. If we're tense, we don't get the stretch. Yeah. So just helping the body, coaxing it into a deeper stretch. And then if we push the knee down, it's a totally different stretch on the piriformis iliac crest. I can let the opposite hip, the right hip, come up just slightly for that one. Really good, guys. That's amazing. Let's see if we can transition into a side tree from here. So what we're going to do is just slide the right arm up, reach up higher. Let the hips come forward towards me. And if it's available, let the bottom of the foot find the inner thigh. Just kind of maneuver there. Yeah, you can unhook if you want, or there should be enough space to get the foot on the inner thigh. And then we go ahead and release the left. There you go. Yeah, I think that went up beautiful. So we're pulling, so our hips can be in one plane, yeah. And then if you really want to go for it, then you can extend into Flying Ninja. So Flying Ninja's like, ta-da! Nice, guys. If anybody's neck is bothering them, go ahead and do the supermodel. Totally fine. Anytime the neck wants support, you can give yourself a little massage. Okay, we're going to release and come back through center. Neutralize the spine. Star if you want. Take a moment. Sway it out. Let's play and explore a little bit. Yeah, you totally got it now, Harlan. So let's go back to our first pigeon. Hold on to the leg loop with both hands. Okay, left hand is high. Push the knee down towards the ground and help the foot into the inner thigh. When you keep holding on to that left hand. If we let go of the left, we lost our anchor. Yeah, there you go. So the knee should be pointing down towards the ground. Reach up a little bit higher, yeah. And then we can release the right arm out. Beautiful. Amazing. And then support the head if you need. Really feel the stretch all through the belly here. Push the hips forward. Nice, guys. That's like angels. That's one of my favorite poses. Everybody looks great in that pose. Go ahead and come back through center, sway it up. Everybody come into chillaxing arms. Give the neck a little bit of a break. You can take your thumbs and massage into that little spot below the occipital ridge. Let the heart point towards the sky. Deep breath. Okay, coming back through center. Let's do a little bit of leg stretch here. If you can bend the knees, flex the feet, hold on to the toes. That might seem really far. If that's far, go ahead and pull on the leg loops and pull them towards you. Lift the chest, engage the lats. So there's this, right? And then there's this. So just go ahead and roll the shoulders down. Nice strong chest. Good. Go ahead and drop the shoulders. And then lift. Those are your lats. There it is. Yeah, you feel how strong that feels in the upper body? That's awesome. Really good. Now we're going to do bow and arrow. So you can hold on to one side. It's totally fine. We're going to bend the right knee and just like feel like you're shooting the energy out. Yeah. The Star Wars action, right? Go ahead and straighten. Bend the left knee, and then bow and arrow. Nice. Let's do that again. Right knee bends, switch sides. Left knee bends, switch sides. Really good, guys. Now we're going to come back through center and bend both knees. Okay? So it's okay to hook the heels if you want. It's okay to have it bunched up at the ankles. I usually just adjust as we feel like we need. This is called swing bata. We're going to make a diamond with the legs. If you want, go ahead and make a diamond with the arms. I just hang out for a second. Diamond length. This is a nice easy version. If you're feeling like you want to chill, go ahead and just stay here. If you want to try the next little sequence, what we're going to do is we're going to reach forward towards me. So this is the swing. These are the leg loops. So make sure that you're grabbing the leg loops. Arms wrapped around. Grab the leg loops as high as you can. Push the feet together. Beautiful. Now push the hips up towards the sky and lean back. This is flying monkey. It's a really great stretch for the neck and shoulders. If you need, you can wiggle the hands up a little bit higher. Nice, guys. So feet together, knees apart, looking good. Let's go ahead and do a bicep curl. So come on up, sitting on your feet, as long as the knees are happy. Yeah, that's why I have those little nubs there. Yeah, so you can pull. Good job. And then go ahead and exhale, keep the hips up and lean back. stretch. Inhale, go ahead and do another bicep curl. Sometimes the knees aren't super happy about this, but if you can, we'll do 2 more. Lean back. Inhale up. So we're getting our arm strength and we're getting our hips open all at the same time. Exhale back. Like, I know, I can feel it. Inhale, come back up. Beautiful, exhale back. All right, so a little bit of playtime. We're going to keep holding on strongly, open up the legs. I know you want to let go, don't let go. You're like, but my arms. Okay, so if we thread, what I call thread the leg loop. So we grab the back end, reach around, grab the front end, we make a little X. So we hook the ankles, thread, make a little X there, and then pull. So this is called wow, or W. We're going to keep holding on. This is our last pose. I know your arms are feeling it. We're going to keep holding on, and then lean back. So we try to come straight up and down. The big stretch. Yeah, arch and open. So it's either called inverted W or wow. And then go ahead and let go. Shake it out. Little jazz hands. Good job, guys. Wiggle a little bit from side to side. Come back into the supported neck pose. So let's do one really fun flying position. This will be like our only like quote unquote acrobatic for today. I think you guys can do it. And if you just want to watch or anything like that, that's totally cool too. But it's always fun to see what you can do with the swing, and then always have something to look forward to. So if you want, the leg loops can come up a little bit higher. If you want to have what I call like the little bat wings, if you're happy bunched up, that's okay too. But you have to make sure that the leg loops are on the ankles, John. We're going to push the feet together. Okay. We come back through our flying monkey. So we wrap our arms around. We reach as high as we can for the leg loops. Not the swing, but the leg loops. Yeah. Push our hips up towards the sky. And then pull ourselves up to sit. Good. Yeah. Go ahead and hold on to the top of the other ones too, Harlan. Yeah. That'll do it. Yes. You got to get to sit on your feet, so sink down a little bit. Okay. Now this is the tricky part. You have to keep your arms around the swing, but thread them in front of the leg loops. See if you can get into that little spot. That's it. Yeah. So you balance on your feet, feet together. Don't lose your anchor. Yeah. You can do it. Good. Get into that little spot. Yeah. Feet together. All right. Lean forward. You did it. Beautiful. Keep your feet together. So if you don't have your...
I got too wide.
Yeah, exactly. Push your hips down towards the ground. There you go. So we're in skydiver. Beautiful. Go ahead, Harlan. Push your hips more forward. Yes, you got it. Yeah, we're just trusting it. Really nice. And then go ahead and bend the elbows. Flying butterfly. So this should feel really good. If it doesn't feel good, we'll make a little adjustment. John, you feel stable? You're not going to pull out? Good. So this is a crowd favorite once we get there. I know it's a big pose to get in and out of. So if you want to flutter a little bit, you can just shift your hips from side to side. Let your chest open here. Let your head go. Well, there's all kinds of cool flips and tricks we can do from here, but we're not going to do that today. We're just preparing for it, but I'm so stoked you guys all got into it. Now to get out of it, we pull our feet down towards the ground strongly, sink your hips back, and then use your arms to pick yourself up. Yes, good. Yep, and then we're going to catch ourselves coming back. Awesome. Go ahead and come back into the chillaxing pose. Did it. Good job, guys. All right, so we're not going to do it today, but I'm just going to show you what you can do from flying butterfly. Okay? And this, of course, would be more of the advanced acrobatics. But yeah, just stay. It's just nice to see where we go from here. Okay. So once we come here, we come down. So we can actually do what I call Supta Baddha Konasana. So we're hanging by our hips, which feels amazing. So sometimes I don't do this one for people because it's hard to reverse. So to come out of it, we have to reach back and then pull up. So those stretches we were doing earlier like this was to make sure we had the upper body strength to get us back up. And then we have to balance, but if we're not sitting on our feet, then we don't have anything to balance on, and then we catch ourselves. But that's one of the poses that we go into from the flying butterfly. That's really fun. You can actually hang upside down by your legs. It's an amazing opener for the hips and the lower back. So we'll do that next time. We'll work up to it. Okay, great. So one more time and chillaxing. Just sway it out from side to side. I'm going to show you another way to get into the flying butterfly through skydiver that you might like. Working it out nice and slow. So from here, we're going to come through center. We're going to reach forward and we're going to hold on to our leg loops again. So we're going to have to bunch them up for a second at our knee for this one. So bunch it up. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. All right, so we're going to pull ourselves up and then come to stand and come into high diver, it's called. I know it's a little tricky for the man parts, but go ahead and just get the leg loops up in there. This is really fun, actually. So, nice. It's like rock climbing. So we lean back, right? We have this little space here. So we keep our arms wrapped around the swing, but in front of the leg loops we come to prayer. Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to put, in between, push forward, and then away. So then we let our feet come back and our head come forward. Yeah, so it's like training wheels. We're coming into our skydiver with training wheels on. And it's actually amazing for the hip flexors here. It just takes a little bit to get the leg loops into the sweet spot. Okay, now from here, so you're going to put the swing behind your back. Everyone just hang out for a bit. Put the swing behind your back, and then come to seat down, and then put the leg loops underneath your knees. Let's all just hang out while I talk her through it for a second. Yeah, put them under your knees, one at a time, sit down. Slide it on. You're good. And then the next one, start out with the knees. Sit down, yep. And then once you're seated, you can hold on to the leg loops and pull them up into your, hold on to the leg loops and then pull them up. But both of them at the same time. Yeah. Perfect. And then you can kind of come to stand and lean forward. So make sure your arms are in between the swing and the leg loops. Yeah. You got it. She was like, oh, I want to do this one. Great. Thank you for your patience, guys. Okay, bend the elbows. Now we can start to float. Go ahead and pick your feet up. You're gonna be on a diagonal. But go ahead and trust it. Float. Hold on with your forearms. Should feel really good. So we're gonna come into the flying butterfly by bending our knees and bringing our feet together. This is as far as we're gonna go today. So it's a big shoulder opener, big hip opener, opening everything. So you want to pull your hands down by your shoulders, Anya. You don't want them to float back. So that way you have a little bit more, more hook. Yeah, it's better. I know, it's a little intense on the hips, but trust me, it's worth it. So flutter a little bit from side to side, just let the hips float in space. So this is a much easier way to get in and out of the flying butterfly. The other way is more fun, but this is all levels. All right, go ahead and land it. Bring your feet back down to the ground. Now we're going to use our arms to pull, and we're going to sink back. You might feel a little lightheaded, so hold on here. Grab the leg loops. Woo! I go first free high. Then go ahead and slide back down. Now as we slide, we're actually massaging out the tightness in the legs. So we're tractioning all that energy that gets stuck in the legs. Really good, guys. All right. So we can transition again into our cocoon from here. If you guys need a little break to come out, that's totally fine. But see if you can do it. Now that we've had a little practice, you're going to take the swing, just the front lip. If it gets entangled, it'll be challenging. But if you can, go ahead and expand. And then, of course, you can expand the limbs again, too. See if you can get it. If not, I can help you. And you can always come out and try again. It helps to pull both sides evenly at the same time. So that's usually the best way to do it. So try both sides at the same time. And then you can put it, get your arms in there, get your head in there, and then you can extend the leg. Good job, everyone. Sometimes that's a little challenging. I just want to see what that sound is on your swing. It never makes that sound, so I'm just curious. Huh? It likes you. Yeah. So go ahead and be comfortable. Make sure your head's in there. Perfect. Little foot warmers. Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's like being at the beach. Love it. Oh, yeah. Really nice, guys. We're going to start to wind it down for a nice long Shavasana. See if there's anything else that you need. Really great. So we'll give ourselves 20 minutes for meditation. I'm going to lose the lights. I'm sorry it's not warmer in here. If anybody wants a little blanket on them, you can raise your hand. Does anybody need a blanket? Okay. You want a blanket, hon? I'm going to lose the lights and let us drop in, too. It's really nice. Just kind of go into the womb. There it is. Oh, yeah. Do you want one? Yeah. Yeah, why not? We have these awesome old blankets. We must use them. Of course. Yeah, full service station. I might have you put them on yourself. It's an extra 25 cents to put them on. Really good, guys. Get comfy and drop in. Yes? No, maybe? Are you sure? Nice sweater. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like a little blanket. Cool. What are you in a blanket with? Oh, thanks. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, with the rain and everything, we're just going to nestle in here. Great. Might as well, since we have them. Beautiful, guys. Sam, you need a blanket? You're always like a gazillion degrees. Yeah, look at you. We're eating. Really great, guys. See if there's anything else you need. Do you need a wiggle? Do you need to breathe into the hips? Try just dropping in a little bit deeper, letting your back take on the shape of the swing. It's really nice to just get that feeling of being completely held and surrounded. Enjoy that sensation. I'm going to let the lights go. At least one of them. Let's see how it looks. There we go. Is that good, guys? Or do you want the lights fully off? What do you think? Off, yeah. You're like, hello. All right, we're going in. Oh, yeah. Take a few sighs. Just release any last bits of tension. Thank your body for showing up and doing such a great job.